games.
Oh great, young people, sit in the corner and we'll get a picture of you and put you in the paper. How good is this? And then we'll just ignore you.
It's really nice to see that professionals and people that have set up companies and like high status people that totally agree and want this.
I think we're at the beginning of a quiet revolution in theatre, and the kind of theatre that we make, who we make it with and who we make it for is genuinely changing, and young people are at the vanguard of that revolution.
In an ideal world, anyone who'd want to be a member of a youth theatre or anyone who'd want to kind of get involved in theatre would be able to.
I think the most exciting thing is the fact that you could actually change something and do something that you can see a difference in.
Just to say that you were able to create something that will actually benefit someone else.
Okay, we are in the Arts Council East Arts Council buildings and we're going to have an induction with the East's representatives.
I thought that the Mind the Gap workshops with Tim and Jez have been really great because I've never had any experience of working with disabled artists or people that work with disabled artists.
They need to start thinking, they need to start observing the way that disabled people can and do have talent.
So really I wanted them to give their ideas, I wanted to empower them so that they have felt that they had contributed to this final branding that will take place, because often that all goes ahead without the young people say.
All the workshop practice and training that we're doing is all leading up to us carrying out research for our action research projects.
I think the biggest thing has been a confidence boost for everyone, because there are a lot of there's a mixed personality here. There are people who are quieter than others, and there's obviously your people who have led workshops before, but there are people who haven't.
You've started to see how other projects are working, how they're going about, and also the scale of this project. It's not just one or two of us, it's actually a lot of us doing a lot of different things.
There's only 24 young people here this weekend, but we're going to go away, we'll share it with the rest of the members on our councils that couldn't be here, and then we'll be able to share it with the rest of the country as well.
Are young people in rural areas more likely to engage in participatory theatre if they could access the full range of activity that the art form entails?
The South East Summit.
And we're from the Northwest.
Which is just there.
Our event's called Pass It Forward.
I'm Lauren.
I'm Dominique.
And we're from the Midlands.
Our project is the Eastern Regional Youth Arts Networking Event.
Hey, we're the London Group. I'm Alicia.
And I'm Raymond.
Hi! We're the North East!
And we delivered Theatre Unleashed.
We're about to meet the Chief Executive of the Arts Council.
I was really excited because I thought, well, this is a chance to get young people's voices.
So I'm Riz Ahmed, also known as Riz MC, and I'm an actor and a rapper. I think, potentially developing leaders of tomorrow, and in that sense, that kind of environment of free thinking and questioning. All I know is if I knew about this when it was open, when it would have been available to me, I would have applied, instantly. I think there should be more of it. I think it's an amazing thing.
Because it's been a declining industry, I think, in mainstream arts, theatres wise, but I think this helps to revive the actual views and opinions and the interest in it.
Empowering us to not just feel that it's in the future, that it's now.
We've reached a stage whereby we can be listened to.
It's laying the foundation of our careers and our futures.
I think the Arts Council have a responsibility to continue this kind of programme.
Proving that those activities work so that it can be further developed in the future.
It's important on that level, on a personal level for us as young people.
You don't realise you're gaining such a training and such an understanding of what you actually think is important.
Give us 5 years, I think we could be employing each other.
And we will, I think, grow in terms of how we believe we can make a difference.
And I've also learned what impact I can have on society as well.
It's really important that the Arts Council is that higher body, continue that engagement, I think.
Helped in the creation of the publicity materials with the postcards, the flyers, the business cards, modelling for the photo shoots with Amanda Crowther.
Today's event is really, really important to actually show young people the whole range of jobs that are available to them in theatre.
We've been involved in the publications strand. Still am actually on the Mapping Report subcommittee.
The Digital Strategy Committee.
pilots for like individual projects.
International conference.
This is a genuinely owned project by the young people. The Youth Council's voice is really the most important factor in the whole project.
All these 50 places should be for young people.
The programming, schedules and timetables venue just said.
Young people can do this, and that someone else has done it before you, and that you can do it too.